Our next speaker is Pavel Braslavski from Yandex, and he will talk about ROMIP.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank organizer for inviting us to present our campaign. My name is Pavel Braslavski. Igor Christianov is one of the leaders of our campaign, and we made these slides together. So, ROMIP at a glance. It's very much like TREC, much smaller, of course. We started in 2002. We have several text and image collections. It's 10 to 15 participants each year, both from academia and industry. We have some young participants, from students and postdoc, PhD students. The volume of evaluation we had last year, we had our maximum volume of about 3,000 man-hours of evaluation. Each cycle, yearly cycle, starts in February or March, and then the participants have to send their results about in June, and the results are evaluated in July and August, and we have normally in September too, and we have a live meeting traditionally collocated with Russian Conference on Digital Libraries in October. All the collections are freely available. Participants have to sign a very simple agreement that they won't distribute the collection further and won't use them for commercial purposes. And since 2002, ROMIP became already a popular test bed for Russian IR researcher for Ukrainian too. And we have a related activity, summer school information material. Why we decided to establish such an initiative? By the end of 90s, we had already, it's surprisingly strong IR industry. We had much less research in academia, and many people considered participation in international events somehow complex. And last but not least, Russian language was not very well presented in international initiatives. We had very simple objectives: consolidate IR community, Russian IR community, and stimulate research in the area, in academia too, and we wanted to have a site for independent IR evaluation. Its evaluation methodology is pretty much similar to TREC and similar approaches, and we have some specialties. First of all, it's mainly Russian language collections. We have some unique tasks like news clustering. It's not pretty different from TDT task, topic detection and tracking. We have snippet generation over web collection. We adapt widely used metrics, and we have some special metrics for measures for example, snippet generation. Typically 2 or more assessors. For legal related tracks, we have domain experts, and methodology is adjusted yearly. On the one hand, it's good because all the participants feel that they can influence the task definition, evaluation methodology, and so on. On the other hand, it's not so good because some results from different years are not very well comparable. So it's just a short overview of our largest text collection. We have legal collection of about 300,000 documents. It's Russian legislation documents. We have a sample of Belarusian web, the biggest, not the biggest collection, and we have a snapshot from a big Russian portal, km.ru. in the last column, these figures are not very, they are rather modest, but they relate only to ad hoc retrieval task. So we have, for example, for BiWeb, in 2009 we decided to decrease the pool depth and increase the number of queries. We have more than 1,500 evaluated queries. We have classical text tracks like ad hoc retrieval and classification. And we have some tracks that are more or less experimental. For example, snippet generation, question answering and fact extraction, over web collection. We have news clustering and search by a sample document. This is an example of snippet generation evaluation tool. The assessor sees original query, description, extended description provided by organizers, and 2 snippets. And then assessor can evaluate, can guess the relevance of the original document based on snippets, and he or she can evaluate the informativeness of snippets if the information contained in snippets is sufficient for make this decision, and readability of snippets. Also, he or she can mark the best snippets if there are many. We have since 2008 we have image collections, 20,000 images from Flickr, and for duplicate detection we have a collection generated from video, from about 15 hours of video, almost 40,000 frames. We have 3 image tracks, content-based image retrieval, near duplicate detection, and this year we started a new track, image annotation. To summarize here the timeline of ROMIP activities, the bars represent how many participants applied and how many finished the tasks. You can see we have 10 to 15 participants in last years, and the black curve represents how many tracks we have. And each year has a highlight. For example, in 2003, we just started and we had just 2 tracks, 1 big collection and a training set for categorization. And then a legal collection was added. In 2005, we got a news collection. We introduced snippet generation track. Next year we had an extended news collection, and we registered ROMIP as a non-commercial partnership. It solved many formal problems. In 2007, we gained 3 big collections: legal 2007, Belarusian web, and km.ru. In 2008, we introduced image tracks. This in 2009 we made a great and big job evaluating Belarusian results over Belarusian web, and this year we resumed a question answering track and introduced image tagging track. I don't think we have time for questions, but I want to show one more slide. We have a related activity. We have summer school and information retrieval. The first summer school took place last week in Voronezh. You can see, I don't think, Munilamas can be seen on the left-hand side of the image. Okay. Actually, that's it. If you have questions, I think we can discuss it during coffee break. Thank you very much.
Thank you.